one of the key ways on how you drive promotions and traffic to any of these business models, or in fact to your any other business that you're doing, whether it's e-commerce and so on, would probably be social media. But to be more specific, social media for 2023. Social media will always be here to stay. It's not going away. Whether it's Web 3 or Web 4, I mean, I wouldn't know what happened in Web 4. But even though we are in Web 3, social media is actually more in demand. There is the centralized social media, and then eventually there will be decentralized social media. But social media will always be here. It's part of our life. How do we use it for business and not just to socialize or for entertainment? And the power of social media, in my humble opinion, it is not the direct results anymore. Many people thought that I'm going to use social media to get traffic today. So they look into running ads and everything else. The way how I look at it, social media, it's now the invisible business ROI, especially right now. So social media must be part of your marketing mix. It's because this is something that helps you to get exposure and build your brand. I call this the invisible ROI is because when you spend on social media, you don't see ROI. You don't see return of investment right away. So those days is that, okay, so I do social media right now and I want to get leads. I want to get sales. I want to make money. So we go ahead and do the social media. And many companies would also stop doing social media because they're not seeing results. But if they understand the new marketing mix called the invisible ROI, you'll continue to pursue social media. So what is the invisible ROI? So every single piece of content marketing that is done on social media has zero expectation for someone to buy anything from you. But all of this will help them to buy from you later on. Example, you may watch my social media today and you have no intention to buy anything, right? But at the same time, sometimes you may watch the video in social media and then because you have just watched it right now the first time or maybe a few times, you start to go to Google and search for Patric Chan. That is where the engagement appears. That is where the so-called conversion appears. The social media platform doesn't give the conversion. You do TikToks. You do a lot of TikToks. Few second TikToks, video, 20 seconds, 30 seconds, and then you do that, you have, say, thousands of views, and then you say, but nobody clicks on any links. And I didn't sell anything, so you think TikTok did not work. But you see, when they watch this video, some of them will actually go to Google and start Googling you. So when they do the normal tracking measurement or the direct marketers, especially internet marketers, they like this conversion, right? They are so much into all these metrics and stuff like that. So they say, I'm doing all this TikTok, I'm not seeing conversions. Conversions happen later on or on the spot, but you cannot measure that anymore. Because how do you measure someone going out there to Google about you? How do you measure when someone goes to Facebook and search and add you as friend or follow your fan page? How do you do all of that? You cannot. But as you continue to do that, you are generating more income more than ever. So that's the first key thing. Do not see the direct metrics anymore, but it is something that you must do in your business. Whether you're getting started or you have already been in business for a long time, you must do social media. That's my first piece of advice. And the exact social media that you should be doing, it is called micro content. This is crushing it right now. Micro content for social media. So what is micro content? YouTube Shorts, Reels, and TikTok. I can just simplify it in just these three platforms. There are many other micro content platforms out there. You can do all of that. But the way how I look at it, if you just work on this, that will be sufficient enough. Because these are the giants. One platform will give you all the traffic that you need compared to many micro platforms. YouTube has Shorts, Facebook and IG has Reels, and then of course there's TikTok. So what is micro content? Micro content is usually less than 60 seconds. 60 seconds we consider a lot, to be precise with you. You're looking at maybe 30, 40 seconds, and that's about it. And honestly, this opportunity is my favorite. I'm very, very happy that the market wants micro content right now because it's so easy for me to create. In the past, I need to think of content. I need to record like 20 minutes, half an hour, 15 minutes. But you know what? The market doesn't want that. They want to see micro content. And micro content, when you're doing it, is optimized for mobile. Very, very, very important. Which means that your video should be the tall version, the vertical version, and not the horizontal version anymore. All of your videos are optimized for mobile. With that in mind, if you have a call to action, the call to action is swipe. The call to action is not really to type or click, it's swipe. Because you swipe on TikTok, on Reels, and so on. And with the micro content concept, one video that you have can produce tens of micro content or even hundreds of micro content. And I'll share with you later on how we actually do that. Now, I do not know about you, but personally, I don't like to watch long videos anymore. Have you gone to YouTube? Have you experienced this? You're searching for a solution. Let's say how to fix Mac, for instance, how to fix this and so on. And then you go to YouTube and then you search, right? And then there's going to be a lot of videos to fix that problem. I'm not sure whether you are with me, the same mentality. Nowadays, I look for videos whichever is shorter. Like, please, I really don't want you to talk too much. I just hate it when I go and see the YouTube video and they have to talk so much about their Mac and stuff like that. Come on, I don't want to know that. Please cut off all the fluff. Just tell me how to fix this problem. And give me the solution. The solution is there, and just give me the solution. Don't tell me the rest of the stuff. I don't want to know all of that. Human behavior, or should I say consumer behavior, have reached that stage. So when you're doing this video, especially micro content, you don't really need to talk too much. They don't expect you to tell everything. They don't even expect you to have any introduction. So keep that in mind. This is why it is short. The more you tell, the more they're not going to watch. So the power of micro content in social media compared to your conventional videos, or should I say content that you put up. The first one, it reach other followers, which is the most critical reason why you're going to do micro content. As far as I know, micro content is the only type of content that you can get up to like 98% of engagement from people who are not even following you. So if you want to build your database, you want to build your followers, you want to build your video views and so on, if you use the old type of content, which is like social media posts, or YouTube videos, or IG posts, you are reaching most of the time are only to your own followers. So if you have 1,000 followers, it means that in theory, you'll probably reach a maximum of 1,000, right? But with micro content, if you have 1,000, you could reach to 10,000 people. That is the power of it, because the platforms are actually syndicating your content out to people who are not your followers, but people who sort of shown interest in your content. Now, how does the algo work? That's a whole different story. Algo stands for algorithm. But the point is pushing out. And the most enjoyable part is that because all of these platforms are now competing with each other, they're now trying to do their best to impress upon you, which you has the benefits. Because who is the dominator right now? I wouldn't say TikTok is the main dominator, although in a certain kind of content it is dominating. But Reels is picking up very much. YouTube Shorts is picking up very much as well. So everyone wants to try to get the users because they need you to create content. That's how they build their business. Then they can monetize with ads. So everyone is trying to outpace everyone by making their customer, who is you, happy right now. Next, it builds up your brand because frequency of exposure. It exposes to your same customer many times simply because you can produce many videos. At the same time, if you scroll around, did you realize that if the person or the social media account has produced many micro content, did you realize that you will see his videos or her videos many times? Like different videos? Go and try, okay, let's say if you follow me, for instance, right? And I do micro content every day. You will probably see my videos. And you will see my yesterday's video. You may even see 3 days ago video. So the concept of how they are presenting the videos to the audience is very different compared to the old ways of social media. The old ways of social media, if it's already past, you probably won't see it anymore. Last week content, you're not going to see it anymore. But right now, it seems like they are reshuffling everything and the content comes out from everywhere. And the reason why I mentioned 3 of these is because you cannot leave out YouTube Shorts. Because YouTube Shorts has another extra advantage because it is still a search engine. YouTube.com, it's a social media platform plus its search engine is very different than Facebook. Means that people go to YouTube.com to search for content. Any content that you produce inside YouTube, as in like YouTube Shorts, it will be there forever. In theory, it's going to be there forever. It means that, let's say you have a short video on how to tie hair, for instance, and it's up there. Someone may go to YouTube.com next year and search for how to tie hair, and boom, your video can still be shown. So which means that you are putting content there to give you evergreen traffic or exposure, because in the future, people may still find that. So it still behaves like a normal video inside YouTube.com. That's a plus point. With IG and Facebook and TikTok, nobody goes there and search. When was the last time you go to IG and search how to tie a hair? Or how to promote a book? You don't do that. You never do that in Facebook or IG because those are social media platforms and they're not search engine platforms. And this is the deal breaker. Well, you use organic to get exposure, build a brand, get engagement. When you are ready to promote an offer, you will leverage on their ad platform. Every single platform that I share with you have their own ad ecosystem, advertising ecosystem is already built inside. Which means if you produce micro content, and as you produce micro content, eventually you'll see some kind of pattern. And at the same time, you'll see that what kind of video converts better. What kind of video actually gets a lot of engagement. I start to know what kind of videos will do better right now. So the video that does really well, that's where you convert that into the ad. Here's another secret here. Unlike Facebook advertising or any kind of advertising that you want to do, TikTok advertising, it is actually sharing valuable content. It is not promoting a pitch, which means you are promoting a video rather than promoting an ad. That's how TikTok works. And if you are promoting a video, then it converts. If you are promoting an ad, it doesn't convert. But of course, a video could be an ad in disguise. Make sense? So when you watch the video, it's supposed to be educational or entertaining and then leads to an offer. So let's say if you're selling headphones or mic, then you're going to see which video converts well, which kind of video that people like, and then how you lead that for them to buy the mic. But you never run an ad like, oh, this is a very nice microphone, you can do this, you can do that, you know, it has this nice color. No, you don't do that. You do that, it doesn't convert. So once you build this, your organic videos become your tests for your paid ads, so that you know how should you do your paid ads in the future. I want to share with you my entire social media SOP system. How do we do it? How do we automate everything? You may see that we have a lot of content, but I don't do any of the work. If you don't automate it, you'll go crazy, right? Because by just doing one video, it takes you 30 minutes. Just imagine you have 4 or 5 platforms. There goes your working hours. I was with Edmund yesterday. You see Edmund at the back, he's gone right now. I was sharing with him about my social media system. And as I was talking to him, I says, now, my video just go live. And he said, yeah, you know, he doesn't do that. I said, if you don't do that, it's really hard to do social media. So I'm going to give you my SOP. And the SOP is where I want to share with you on how you can deploy this in a strategic manner. So the first part here is producing daily social media content on automation by using the 3 stations system. There are 3 stations involved to automate the entire social media. You want to have content going out in social media on every day. Minimum, you should have at least 1 video. Can you have more? Yes. How many more you can? As much as you can output, right? But you gotta have at least minimum 1. Now, would giving you more videos output give you better results? Yes and no, because it's somewhat of a volume game. Meaning, if you put out 5 videos, you have more likelihood to have 1 video to succeed because it's the numbers game. So if you think about this, I want you to understand that when you put 5 videos, you're just having a numbers game. It is not that by putting out 5 videos, these 5 videos will become more successful. It doesn't work that way. So if you have 1 video which becomes successful, guess what? This will help to give you ripple effect for your past videos. So this is how social media works. When you catch tractions, it continues to ride on that. And after that, the traction may go low again. But that's okay because you have already built engagement and database. And then sometimes as you continue, the traction goes up again, and then you capture a new audience. But the whole concept is that when you go on a daily basis, whenever you catch on the traction, you have all the past videos to support your entire profile and build your authority. Imagine if you rarely do videos, like you only do 1 video a week. And maybe that video catch traction and get a lot of buzz, a lot of people starts coming. Then they say, hey, you only have 3 videos in total. So you don't look like a serious profile. So you don't really have the authority of it. So you kind of lose out that opportunity. But doing daily videos will be hard if you do not have a system. And keep in mind that regardless of what business that you're in, you can use social media. So this is how the 3 stations for social media automation works. Only 3 stations. Technically, it should be 3 people. You gotta have that so that it's not overwhelming and so on. But of course, if you have 3 people, then you are the 3 stations, which of course, so station number 1 is called the video creation. In our company, we hired just 1 person, and all he does, he'll wake up, he sleep, he go to the toilet, it's just to do videos. That's all he does, right? Video creation. He do the video, get it all done, and this is all just micro content. So what is the video creation aspect? The formula that we do are 4 things. There are 4 things that the video creation needs to do. Are you ready? First is the SRT, the subtitles. So this person must know how to add very nice subtitles. You know those subtitles that comes out, sometimes there is big font, small font, different color, all this kind of stuff. If you do not know how to do that, there's a software called CapCut, and you can use that. Even my kids know how to use that. My kids use CapCut to edit videos. So that's one. That's the first one. The second thing that they do on the video is to do the filters. Sometimes the video quality is not that nice. They need to choose the right filter to change the color so that it looks nicer. Second thing. Third thing is animation. So the video has some emoji coming in. Sometimes there's some image comes in. Sometimes the video will show different kind of videos. All of those. The third thing. The fourth thing, sometimes it is necessary, sometimes it is not necessary, is they need to edit it further. So it's a very systematic process. When I pass the video to station 1, the video creation, I just tell them, okay, this is all you do. Subtitles, animations, filter, and then edit. Now, this edit usually, let me just put it this way. Whether they need to edit or not is dependable on what video I give to them. And I'll talk about that later on. Oh, there's one more thing. Music. All the micro content should preferably goes with music. And the music, if you can, choose music that is trendy. Because those trendy music will actually get more engagement, more visibility, and so on. Right? So, station 1, video creation, done. So, send all of those to the video expert, all done, created. And every day he will do that. And systematically, we have our own little basic project management by using one of the most advanced technology ever that is free. It is called Google Sheet. All right. So all he does is put inside a Google Sheet 3 columns: video name, video description, video link. That's it. Cloud. Everybody can see. Station 1, Station 2, Station 3, everybody can see this Google Sheet. Right? If you do not know what's Google Sheet, Google Sheet. So it goes up there. Now it goes to station number 2. Station number 2 is for us, station number 2, we don't hire people. I do station number 2. Station number 2, it is all approval. So Google Sheet will be uploaded every single day, like magic. Let me just see if I have it here or not to give you some idea. Okay, to give an example, okay, this is just for those who can see here clearer. You will see, like, for instance, this is our team person. He will just give me links, right? These are all Google Drive links. Then I will see. And it means that telling me that, okay, so the links are all there. And then, so he will just tell me, for instance, the Google Sheet has been updated. So we'll just commit it this way. So if I'm free, it just take me like less than a minute to review. I'll just click and then just watch on the spot, right? If not, then I can do it in bulk. But usually I just do it on the spot because it's fast. Because if I reply to him on the spot, he just get it done on the spot. If I get back to him later on, then he'll take a few more hours to deploy that. So I'll go to the Google Sheet, click all the videos and watch. Again, it's 30 seconds. How much time can that take you? 30 seconds. You're not reviewing like a book or a 30 minutes video. It's just really fast. I just watch it over, and then usually the only approval, the things that I need to update for them is the SRT. Like, is the words accurate or not? Because they are video person, they are not copywriter. Sometimes, the SRT are created by the bots. Right, you press one button, it auto-generates the subtitles, right? So the video person doesn't know whether the text is correct or not. So that's why I review, and then I say, okay, these are the correct text. Usually, if you have the right video guy, there's no feedback required in terms of the filter, the design, the SRT design, the animation. There's no. If you need to give feedback, it obviously that this is the wrong video guy. And it also means that something is really wrong because you're not supposed to know how to do this. The video guy is supposed to be able to do a much better job than your own idea how does the video should look like. Does that make sense? That is their expertise. So it took me less than 5 minutes for approval. 5 minutes. And once it's all done, same sheet. Not shit. Shit. Same piece of shit. where station 3 will take over. Station 3 will be updated. Okay, I've already approved it. And again, we're using the most advanced technology ever that is free, where we can highlight. All I need to do is I just need to highlight those videos that says, okay, we are ready to deploy these videos. So this is a simple communication. Any Tom, Dick, and Harry can do this. It doesn't require advanced project management. So when I go to station number 2, those that I've reviewed, I will highlight in a specific color, and I will inform station number 3. Those that are highlighted in blue, it means you can proceed. Those in yellow, I've already done it. Don't touch it. Those that are not highlighted, I haven't approved it. Can anybody understand the instructions? Yes? Which means your team can understand that, right? So they will proceed to do scheduling. Scheduling has 4 parts. One part is to download the whole video to the desktop, okay? Second part is to go to all these platforms to schedule them. Or if you have like, if any one of you are in my program for the Digital Income Accelerator, in mid-February, we'll launch our automating online social media platform. It does all of that, which means it does all the scheduling. So you don't even need to open up TikTok, IG, and those kind of stuff. It does all that. So you just go to one platform, you schedule everything, it's good to go. So maybe from 30 minutes, it becomes 10 minutes. Download the videos, schedule all of them. So when the scheduling goes, there is no exact answer towards that, in the sense that whether it's 2 p.m., 3 p.m., 4 p.m. doesn't really matter. But I use the basic logic depending on which country that you're from. So because the time zones are all different, depending on your audience where they are from. So follow their time zone. So this is a very logic process. It's not critical, but the logic process is that I feel people will check their social media when they're having lunch. Because that's what I do. I'll just watch Facebook while I'm eating, that's when you do it. So that should be the time. The other time is probably at night. Like once you're done with dinner, you have nothing to do, you sit at the couch, you just browse. So this is why the scheduling for us is always noon and night time. We don't do morning because my logic thinking is that I don't see Facebook in the morning. To schedule that properly, we need to have step 3 here. The first one is download the videos. The second part is do all the scheduling. I've just given to you the time, so to speak. The third one is the description of your micro content. The description doesn't have to be long because nobody really read it at all. I mean, they just see the entire video on your screen. They don't see the text. True or not? When you see TikTok, you don't really see the text. But sometimes people may click and see what it's about. So it doesn't have to be long. 1-2 sentences, it is just perfect. Now, how should you write the description? No need to become any copywriting ninja. And of course, if you have my program yesterday, you have the automating online AI platform. You let that write all of it for you, right? It writes the entire description for you, for all of your videos, done deal. But if you don't have that, you have to sit down and manually think, what should you write? So it should be a sentence, either curiosity-driven, or either one sentence that describes entirely what this is about. So what I like to write is, I like to write what it is about, but I don't give the answer. That the answer lies in the video itself. So if I share how to save money in a video, then the description is, do you want to learn how to save money? Question mark. Which is they know the video is about how to save money, but watch the video in order for you to know the answer. Okay? Fourth things that station 3 needs to do very well here. Tags. T-A-G-S. Tags. Tags is what gives you the reach, so to speak. Now, the only thing is that this is not proven. No spokesperson from Reels or from TikTok says, hey, you got to put tags in order for you to get. But based on our experience, when we put videos, the one with tags and the one no text, the one with text seems to get more exposure. So I think it is important to tagging of keywords. So when you put the tags, T-A-G-S, is there some kind of a guideline? Here's what I like to do. I like to put two types of tags. One is precise tagging, like specifically what is this about, that the size is not too huge. And then I will also put tags that are very, 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 very huge, that may not even be directly about the video. So I put both. For instance, if there's a video about Facebook tips, right? Then I'll have the tagging social media, which is like super huge. But I'll also have something that is very specific, like Facebook tips or Facebook advertising, which define the video itself. So once all of that done, then we'll just schedule it up and it's all good to go. Now, in total for this process, my main job is to create the SOP that I've just shared with you. That it may look simplified, but I'm telling you that is a time saver, and for you to sit down and crack that by yourself, it's going to take you maybe weeks to figure it out, right? And that's what I need to do. I've done that. I've already done that, and I've given that to you right now. So then your work will only be 5 minutes a day, because your work is only in station 2. Now, where do you get content from? These are the 3 sources of content that we use. Number 1 is to extract from an event, whether it's virtual or whether it is online. Whether it's virtual or it's offline. As a content curator, as someone who is in a digital business, you would have produced content. If you don't, please make it a habit to produce content. Like whenever you speak, have it filmed. Like this whole thing is being filmed. So when this is filmed, recorded, I will have a paid product and also free product and also lots of content. So our previous event, we have it recorded and we turn that to micro content. So if you go to our Facebook, you'll see a lot of videos every single day. I mean, we'll never run out of content. I mean, 2 days of content and you only need a few seconds. I mean, think about that. 2 days of content and you only need a few seconds for each video. So that 2 days of content would be sufficient for months of content for micro content right now. So what you do is find a piece of content that can be standalone. Like for instance, I cover a lot of stuff, but from my sentences, sometimes there are certain sentences can be chopped out to be standalone for just a few seconds. This part here, in station number 1 in video creation, this part here, it depends on whether the video guy or gal that you hire, they know how, they have the expertise to extract themselves or they don't. If they don't, you need to do the work. Means that you will need to extract the video for them, the raw video, and give it to them to turn into the micro content. Because when it comes to the micro content, there are 4 to 5 editing required. Music, filter, SRT, animation, and some basic editing required. Like the pause, whatever it is, all of those need to be edited. So 5 editing. So the video person could straight away go ahead and work on that. Or if you hire a more skillful video person, you can give the entire content for them and they'll know where to cut it out. Right? So, 1 source of content, done deal. This recording, you will see later on, it will all be out there as Reels, Shorts, and also TikTok videos. Next, extract from your current content. So what do I mean by current content? Current content is finding a piece of content that can be standalone as well, either from your YouTube videos or your courses. For me, I will never have shortage of content because previously I have my YouTube channel where we have probably 200 videos and so on. So we're just taking that out right now and start re-editing them to become micro content. And I've created a lot of courses in the past. So the same thing, 1-2 hours course, start to cut it out and to become micro content. Now, for those of you who have content in the past, both of these work very well for you. Right? But what if you don't have content in the past? I have good news for you as well. If you follow the same blueprint that I've been teaching, that I've been preaching since yesterday, whether you're doing the series training or whether you're doing the live workshop, do you know that you can extract content from those two sources and create micro content? So the whole strategy, I'm just teaching you how to work smart so that you don't have to spend more time. You just focus on one thing. I'm saying this again. You just need to focus on one thing. My gosh, don't do many things. Just do one thing. Just focus on building one business. Everything else is just to help you to build one business. Please don't go and do multiple stuff. That is crazy. There's AdSense, there's Amazon, there's ClickBank, there's all this kind of stuff. You'll be very confused. But if you can narrow down, just know, okay, what I'm doing is digital business. Full stop. The three models I share with you are the strategies, the models on how to build a digital business. The monetization comes from affiliate offers or your own products to sell. If you don't have products to sell, affiliate offers, JVs with others, all of those. You have own products to sell, plug this in your three model. Then you have your digital business. Are you with me? Yes? Use social media to promote your digital business. So the thing that I'm teaching you here right now, you take the content from here and turn that into the micro content for your social media. I'm going to do 10 classes. Let's say Anwar. You put out a challenge for yourself and say, I'm going to do 10 classes. Great. Once you finish your first class, because it's going to be 30 to 60 minutes long, from that itself, I'm pretty sure you can extract easily 5 to 10 micro content. You extract that out, you use that in social media, pump it back to promote your offer. You start to see how this thing works. So it's going through the same thing, right? And we use a lot of our own content, give it away for free for micro content. Don't worry about what if they won't sign up for my thing because they already watch it for free. Nobody really remembers that. And even though if they remember, it is incomplete. They want a full picture, they want everything, then they pay for it. Okay? The third way of how you get content is just record new videos on your smartphone. Everybody show me your smartphone. Leave out your smartphone. I want to see your smartphones. Leave out your smartphones. Everyone's smartphones? Okay, everyone's smartphones have camera, right? Everyone has a camera on their smartphone. The formula is this. For me, I know different experts have different ways, and I want to make it clear that every expert is correct because it works for them. So I'm going to tell you my way. Is that all right? So the last thing I want is a smart aleck say, hey, that guy say, don't do it this way. That guy say, do it that way, but you're saying don't do it that way. Yeah, you can go and verify with that guy, and it works for that guy. But this works for me. I don't sit down to record videos for the sake of social media. I don't do that. This strategy where you allocate like one full day just to record videos, create all the content for the next one whole week and so on. I don't do that. Because I just could not find that time to do it. Or in other words, or probably too lazy to do that. Right? It is just very out of the comfort zone for me to just do something that doesn't make money, sit down there and just record videos for the sake of social media. But what I do is this. Whenever you have ideas, just write them down. Is it fair for me to say that every day there will be ideas popping up in your mind? That when you're having your lunch, you have ideas coming up. When you're working, there's ideas coming up. When you're driving, ideas coming up. When you're showering, ideas coming up. When you are fetching your kids to school, ideas come up, right? Ideas comes out all the time, but you're just not writing them down. So I challenge you to just write down the ideas that comes to you. That's it. Whenever it comes in, record. Don't want to record? Type it out. That's it. All you do is that. Now, once you do that, if spontaneously you can, you just record a video out of it. If not, Then you record whenever you feel like recording. This is what I mean. Record it whenever you have free time. I don't spend time for social media. It is just part of what's happening in my day. Which means I don't lose time for social media. What does this mean? I'm walking my way to the office. I could just record a video. I finished lunch and I was sitting there staring at the wall, record a video. That's how you create content on the fly. And at that moment of time, when you have free time to record, chances are you have no ideas. This is how it works. When you want to do it, no ideas comes to you. So if you write all the ideas, whenever you have time to record, then you just need to see what's your notes and then you start recording. So this is why you see many of my videos happens to be in the car. That is the most wasted time ever being in a car. I could come out 3-4 videos just driving one place to one place. Red light. Okay, record. Oh, green light, done. Then continue. Now, what do you have to lose? I mean, when red light, what are you doing when red light? What are you doing? Nothing. What are you doing? Nothing. Come on, let's be honest. Are you reading a book during red light? Enough for 30 seconds. Done. Record. Reach the place, waiting for your friend. Boom, another video. Waiting for lift. Boom, another video. Waiting for food. Boom, another video. Waiting for chiropractor to come and crack your bone. That's it. And all this video doesn't even have to be perfect. And that's why there's station 1. You with me? Station 1 handles that for you. Right? You give them the video, station 1 will take care of all of that. Basically, these are the only thing that they take care. Because when you record, sometimes you're looking for the video angle, so that few seconds looks really ugly. Because you're like, right? Because that happens to me. So, that part needs to be cut. That needs to be edited, right? Station 1 will know how to do that. And then at the end, after you finish, then you look at your face again. Then that part needs to be cut off, right? Done. So as you keep all these videos, let's see here. All these videos are happening in your mobile. If you look at my phone here, can't find my... So, as you can see, there's all kinds of videos I record, but I don't use them yet. I just record on my phone. Keep on collecting the stuff. And as you go around places, you may just record video even if you have nothing to say. Have you all seen my tortoise video? You didn't watch? My tortoise eating green pellets. That becomes a video. So sometimes it doesn't mean you need to star in a video all the time. You see anything that is, a little bit different, cats doing some funny thing, dog doing some funny thing, whatever it is, suddenly you see a snake, record a video, right? Anything. So my tortoise become the film star, the star in my social media. I find it interesting that my tortoise could carry stool on its own and then still continue to walk. I'm not too sure which animal will actually do that. You put a stool on it and then it will still continue to walk. Like, it doesn't even realize that. And then you see all this funny thing. Okay, what video is this? This video is an insect drinking water. Still drinking water. Can you see that drinking water? So, I just think, interesting. Just record it and let's figure out something about this fella later on. And then we get all sorts of stuff. Even when you exercise or everything it is, you can record. But of course, you don't record other people, okay? Because that it's not so nice. So continue record. And later on, what you can do is that you can record your voice and add on to the video. right? So it's a narrated video, but using your voice. And send the video and the voice to your video guy, right? And then you tell them, okay, can you please help to combine this together? Now, if you need to give instruction where to go where, it means you have the wrong video guy, right? Because they are supposed to know that better than you. One thing I have learned doing business for almost 20 years in this arena is let the experts do their stuff. Don't try to do micromanaging. What they are good at, let them do it. If you have to pay, you pay for it. Get things done. Don't try to be jack of all trades. Especially when you're doing social media 2023, it is invisible ROI where you don't make money for your active time. If you go to spend your time to do all of this by yourself, the problem is that you won't have money to pay the bills end of the month. So, the first part is producing daily social media content or automation by using a 3-station system. The second SOP for this, so that is all done. That is happening every day, right? So whether they hit the blockbuster or not, I don't know. I just want to make sure that they are on production. They're just out there every single day. Bum, 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 bum. All the videos are producing. And then the second part is where you get more strategic. This is where you create videos that are optimized for specific social media platforms. So these are the videos that you take the time to create specifically for that flavor. Because different platforms have different flavor. What do I mean by flavor? YouTube Shorts favor different things compared to TikTok videos, compared to Reels. Do you know that? That it doesn't mean that it's suitable for everyone. Even the swiping are different. IG swipe left, right, or swipe up, down? Huh? Up, down, right? TikTok swipe left, right, or up, down? Yeah? Right. So, you see, it's all different how the call to action is. And the genre of it is also different. Example, TikTok. TikTok is dominated in Bahasa. TikTok is a Bahasa market by default. So let me share with you my TikTok video for demonstration so that you understand that this video will perform well in TikTok, but it may not perform well in YouTube Shorts. Okay? So you're going to start creating. Let me just show you this video first. Okay. So this is my example of TikTok videos. You see there's a lot of love and so on. Let me just go ahead and play. Just a short video.
Halo, Patric kat sini. Bising sikit sebab kat tepi jalan ni. Masa saya nak buat konten bahasa kat TikTok ni, saya risau nanti kalau ada yang mengintirkan saya. Lebih teruk lagi, letak komen-komen negatif sebab bukan coach bahasa, tetapi buat konten bahasa pula. Jadi saya nak ucapkan terima kasih kat hampa sebab hampa korang tak ada lah beribu-ribu views dan ramai juga yang bagi komen positif. Ada juga yang share juga. Terharulah saya kat korang. Oleh itu saya akan buat lebih banyak konten lagi dalam bahasa. Dan satu hari mungkin boleh juga buat live untuk jawab Q&A secara percuma. Sekian saja buat masa ni. Apa lagi nak cakap lagi kan? Tunggulah konten bisnes dan marketing yang akan main. Follow lah supaya tak miss nanti. Thank you.
So this video is in Bahasa. Same video you put into YouTube Shorts, it may not work that well anymore. Why? Because the reach in TikTok by default will be in Bahasa, my friends. You can try all you want. It will reach Bahasa market. You can write it all in English. It will still go to the Bahasa market. It is just dominated by that. Now, I'm not too sure in Indonesia or in Thailand or in different countries. I think in Thailand, because in Thailand it's all Thais, you'll probably get Thai language people who comes in, even though you do it in English. So you must understand what the market is all about. And by just understanding it, simply by just understanding that, right? TikTok is a huge opportunity to get into the Bahasa market by default. So if you want to get into the Bahasa market, TikTok has already opened up the opportunity to reach all of them for that matter. When you deploy this secondary strategy, maybe once a week you'll just do a few specific videos for that platform alone. And when you create that kind of specific videos for that platform alone, you can still use the same videos for all the multiple platforms, for all the rest of the platforms, but they are not created for that. And with that in mind, we will also be doing long-form content for YouTube.com itself, not for shorts anymore, but we'll be putting content like full content into YouTube. Like for instance, this video that we are recording this entire event will take maybe 30 minutes or 20 minutes or even 1 hour of hardcore content, just content, to put inside YouTube and get traction from there. So this video we'll also put inside Facebook, but we don't expect Facebook to give us the same kind of results and engagement because people rarely watch 30 minutes of video in Facebook. But since we are out there, we will also do it this way. But we will not be using like Facebook share button to share the YouTube videos. We will natively upload the video entirely inside Facebook. That's a huge difference. Because if you upload the content into the platform, they will promote it. If you share the content from other platforms, they are not promoting it. You know that? They don't tell you that, but you just think the logic of that. Why would Facebook want to promote YouTube? Right? So you need to upload them natively. So this TikTok phenomenon, and we'll touch about TikTok phenomenon, it's an opportunity that you also want to capitalize in 2023. I wanted to say it is huge, but I paused on that because you already know that it is huge. But how do you strategically use TikTok for that? So we're going to have a quick break. So I'm going to leave a cliffhanger and then we'll come back and talk about TikTok.